Your speakers are good.
Good morning, Sir Fritz.
Good morning.
Yes,
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, thank you very much, Sir Fritz, and to everyone, good morning. Uh, our attendance can automatically be downloaded from our virtual classroom, the Microsoft Teams, and for all our viewers in YouTube and Facebook, please register at the link that is flashing right now on your screen. That's www.bit.ly/LLC virtual classroom registration. And on the third day, we will be announcing how you are going to get your certificate from this training. Thank you, Sir Fritz. Back to you.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Good morning.
Good
Yes.
morning.
Yes. Good morning.
Ganaan morning to all.
Yes, Sir Fritz, thank you very much. Good morning to everyone. May I request everyone to acknowledge and feel the presence of our Lord as we pray. Almighty Father, we give you thanks and praise for this wonderful morning. We ask your presence in today's morning that you would enlighten and give um, your words to the speakers today. And Lord, we are offering to you our plans and our dreams for our kids. Just be the one to complete and be the one to perfect it, Lord. And we claim that when two or three gathered in your name, you would be in our midst. We cannot do anything without you, Lord. So be the one to equip us, be the one to make us better, because you, Lord, is the one that we want to set as an example of. Lord, we claim victory, we claim a smooth flow of activities, and we claim, Lord, that you would bless each of our speakers today. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen and amen. Go back to you, Sir Fritz. Thank you, Sir Fritz.
Yes,
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Good morning, everyone. Hello, sir. Good morning. How is everyone? Kumusta tayong tanan? How are we feeling right now? Can I hear your yes, yes, yes if you are feeling good? Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm so happy to hear that.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Before I will start, let me first give my highest regard to our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Wilfreda D. Bugalos, our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Marcelita S. Dignos, the Chief Education Supervisor, SGOD, Dr. Evelyn Gala, our Education Program Supervisor, SGOD, Dr. Rican G. Montejo, all our Education Program Supervisors, Public Schools District Supervisors, school principals from the private schools and the public schools, elementary and secondary school teachers, to my co-trainers, guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, everyone. Hello.
Good morning, Ma'am Jadon.
Ganaan morning.
Let me share my screen. Okay, and then I will include this one.
Season when judgment begins with the household of God. Yet, God will often put under pressure to expose bad things of which we need to repent. Pain and problems are a judgment because they sort out the good from the bad in us. A hard day when the heat is on provides a backdrop which enables you to see your own evil more clearly. The funny thing is, this sort of judgment with suffering also equips us to purge the nastiness inside us. It's one reason to welcome that call today as a friend.
Yes, Sir Fritz, thank you very much. We will be going back to Ma'am Juday. So while waiting for Ma'am Juday and maybe there are some basig nag-brown out sa ilaha, we would like to remind all of our participants that you can join us via our virtual classroom by registering in our registration at bit.ly/LLC virtual classroom registration. So just a quick reminder, if I can share to you my screen. This is our virtual classroom, and the easiest way to invite a member is to simply go to our Teams. And of course, who can do this are the owner of the classroom. So Right now, we are 54 plus and counting. So for those who have some co-teachers who wanted to take advantage of this free training, both for public and private schools, please invite them and come because we have a lot of in store for you on how to prepare your virtual classroom. So let me just reiterate that once you have prepared your virtual classroom by having an Office 365 account, whether an A1 account or an A3 account. Please take note that an A1 account is a trial account wherein you can try out your virtual classroom for a month. Then after that, you might extend it for some time and just go to the office.com website for further details. And of course, for those of you who have already an Office 365 account, you can freely create your virtual classroom at portal.office.com and click Teams. So let me just give you a fresh back to what we have discussed yesterday. If you have your virtual classroom like this already, once you open Teams from the portal.office.com, let me just go into that. So this is our portal.office.com. Once you are there, you have already the Office 365 suite. You can open Microsoft Teams via web, meaning you don't have to install it in your desktop. You only have to open it from your browser. So right now, let me try logging into my browser, or once you have logged in, you
Sir
can open.
Don.
Yes, I think Ma'am Juday is back. Yes, Ma'am Juday, kindly prepare your slides as I am
Yes, sir.
explaining to them how they can take advantage of their virtual classroom. So once you have your virtual classroom, just like what we have right now, how to prepare a virtual classroom, you can see here in our plenary that we are conducting a meeting, and you can easily join by clicking the join button and download our presentations by clicking the presentations channel, and you can download the how to set up the Office 365 education tenant for those of you who would like to get your A1 account, and how to make an Outlook in email. And later on, I would be uploading as well my presentation in Microsoft Teams and the Word and OneNote presentation from Dr. Rubilin's presentation yesterday. So as I am saying, one last tip before Ma'am Judilyn would join us again, you can go and manage team, then add member. So as of this time, I would be adding all of those who have registered in our registration. And I would like to repeat that our registration is what is running down on your screen via DepEd Lapu-Lapu City page. We are live there. Please register at www.bit.ly/virtual classroom registration. No space and all in small letters. Thank you very much. And I would like to give back the floor to Ma'am Judeline. Go, Ma'am Judeline.
I was disconnected. I had internet problem. Okay.
No problem, Ma'am Juday. No problem.
Okay, so let me try to share my screen. Now,
Ma'am Juday, nakamute Ma'am Juday.
Yeah. I think I'm lost. Sir Fritz? Hello, sir? Okay, I was lost. Okay, now thank you, Sir Fritz. So let me share my screen. Can you see my... Okay, so once again, good morning. I'm Dilin Odugan from Santa Rosa National High School sa Hulango Island. The team. And yes, as what Sir Fritz said, as certified educator. So let me just share some of the badges that I got. I took some courses, and also we were one of the participants during the capacity ITOs and Division ICT core team on MSO 365. And with me was Sir Fritz and Sir Don. Okay, so just a few. First, please mute your microphone during the presentation. If you have Sir or microphone. And also, we have our raise hand in our teams. You can use for questions. They will be entertained during the hands-on part. And please note that only those who raise their hands will be entertained. If you have issues, excuse the speaker if the presentation is fast. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
thought I was lost. Thank you so much for the response. I'm so sorry. So let me continue. Please be reminded also of our session. We have a walkthrough on the different features or tools that I will be presenting today. I will be having my demonstration. So we will have a demo time. Then after that, on. So I will be giving maybe 3 minutes for you to do the hands-on. So let's continue. Also, I have uploaded my we have the presentations channel. I have uploaded already my how to virtual classroom, so you can download it so that if, for example, internet connection problems, you can still view and follow my presentation. For those who are Facebook, YouTube, you can go to bit.ly/planner my presentation. All right. So now, let me start the importance of Outlook on adding students in our online. Wow. Wow. Let's try to find out what makes Outlook amazing. Our main focus is to have our virtual classrooms. So what is the role of Outlook? Here in the island, yes, yes, sir. Hi. Okay, sir. My, thank you, sir. Let me. Okay.
Voice is faltering.
Hello.
Go, Ma'am Juday.
Hello, ma'am. Is my voice Robs? Can you hear me clearly? Okay, now is it better? Um, just please tell me because I really have some problems with the internet today. I don't know why, but anyway, I am actually living in the island, in Olango Island, and I have really found Outlook is because in this application, my students Microsoft account using Outlook. So I have here on my screen some classes that I have already created. And we had already tried our first science class grade 10. So I took some screenshots and this is what happened. Are using their cell phones. But still, they were able to join my class. Students were able to submit their assignments. So it means even if they still they can participate, though they are guests in my classroom, and answer my assignments and we can actually have a collaboration. So how so first they went to Outlook to create a free account. After that, I let my students their Outlook account, their username, and then after I added them to my classroom. After I added them to my Teams and notified through Outlook, so Microsoft Teams sent that my students are already added as a guest to my account, to my classroom. Now join my classroom so they can open their Microsoft Teams or okay, now for us to clearly understand the steps on account. I know this was already mentioned by Sir Don, but please let me share again how to create an Outlook account for our students. Again, these will be for our students. Six parts, the basic parts, and we already know how to create teams. We're going to our students how they should create their Outlook account. Let's go to outlook.com. So they will type here outlook.com. Create a free account. So that you click here, create free account. After you will be asked, you are going to follow the steps. Then after the students, teacher, ask your students their names or Outlook account, and then as a teacher is you are going to add their accounts to the classroom that you have created. So here, students, you just type their name or their account and add. After adding the students, you let your students inbox in Outlook. Why? Again, Microsoft Teams will not a student that he or she has been added as a guest to your classroom. Why guests? Because we have different organizations. Like, for example, I am using my R7 that is under the organization of DepEd, and my students are using their Outlook guest, my classroom. So the students then will click on that, click on this message, and they will see this inbox or email that I or the teacher as a guest to the classroom. So how can the student join? They can simply open Microsoft or they can just click it and join the web application instead. For web, they don't need to install Teams. All right. So the steps and how we as a teacher can actually add our student their account. All right. So let me have my demo. So this time, Sir Fritz. Okay, am I still in? Thank you, Sir Fritz. So let me share my screen. Split screen here. Why? Ah. Okay, so right now I will be using private. I will use in private so that the passwords, because I am logged in right now in my demonstration, I will be using the A1 account. So let's try to find find and we still have the Outlook. So let's see. So first is let's wow. So let's first go to outlook.com. Outlook.com. So let's give time. So there is some kind of delay and lag. So sorry for that. So let's try to create a free account. So I would encourage the parents, teachers who are parents, or kids. Let us try to create an account for our kids. Okay, let me try my daughter. Since my daughter has already did that. Let's try. And then the password. Then click next. And, okay. Again, I am adding my daughter and my daughter is just my daughter is just 5. Let's try to see if Outlook will accept. Okay, so this is the exact birthday of my daughter. So I will click next. Okay, so they have to do this, so we have to follow the CAPTCHA. Okay. So my daughter is turning this August. And Outlook really gave an account to my still 5 years old. So there you go. I have already created an account for my so my daughter has an account. So as a teacher, let's go back to my presentation. As your students to send their Outlook account. So for example, my daughter's account is this name. For example, if I have already the name, then I can now add that account to back to Teams. Here, I'll click Teams. And in this account, this is actually, again, I am using an A1 account. Lapu-lapu. But in this domain, since this is a free account, faculty and 25 students can be added as a user. So I will go to my team. I will now add a new student. Add member. Let's wait for a while. Then the one that I have just created is josiadessa dot outlook.com here. So the test. So you click on that and then click add. Okay, this time we will check the outbox of wow. See, I thought there would be a delay. So if you noticed, Microsoft Teams here. So Microsoft Teams, I will click on this email from my inbox and my notification that Judilyn added this student as a guest to the division. So now that my daughter is already added, so let's just join my class. So I will click now, if I am the student, click open my. If you have noticed, I am connected to Teams right now. So I am in private mode. Okay. So review permissions, blah, blah, blah. So this is Josiadessa's account. Okay. It's actually the student's side. I am presenting to you today the student's side. Okay. I will skip on this. I think. So you have to guide your students, especially if your students don't have application, you can tell your students to use the web application instead. So let's I'm opening to Teams. Let's try to see. So again, advise your students to use the web application. Open two Teams all together at the same time using one device.
Oh. Ingnan ako.
Thank you, sir. All right. Notification, use verification code. Okay, let's try receive notification code. Okay, so that's it. Let me cancel this. That is how Teams. So again, you can tell your students to use Teams web application. This one is something's blocking here. All right. So there you go. Sir Fritz, let me stop sharing while. Sir Fritz. Wow. Some problems not responding.
Ma'am Juday, if it's okay with you, Ma'am Juday. Ma'am Juday, if it's okay with you.
I think I have problem with. Yes, sir.
Yes, Ma'am Juday, if it's okay with you, we will be having Sir Rican Montejo first because
Yes, sir.
Sir Montejo would like to discuss something with the private school first as we are fixing your connection. If it's
Yes,
okay
sir.
with
Thank
you.
you, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
thank you
Thank you
very
so
much,
much, sir.
thank you very much, Ma'am Juday. Good morning to all participants. And of course, with the permission of our Master of Ceremony, Sir Fritz, let me just cut in because we have some very important information to all of our private school teachers. And this would be delivered by no less than our education program supervisor for the private school, um, Sir Rican Montejo. I think Sir Rican is already here. Sir Rican?
Yes, good morning, Sir Don.
Morning, sir. The floor is yours, sir. And I will be
Okay,
sharing
thank
my
you, Sir
screen
Don.
for Sir Rican's presentation. Go,
Okay, thank
sir.
you, Sir Don. Wa ako magputol-putol pod.
Wala, sir. Wala, sir.
Okay, so good morning again, Sir Don, our facilitating team, and to all the participants of this webinar, especially our school heads of the private schools, school owners, and teachers. So, with the permission of Sir Donald, na timing lang po no nga there is an ongoing technical problem with the speaker. So murag makasod po ko gamay. But this is very important for all schools, private schools, and I hope nga if there are private schools nga wala ron, makashare lang unta taani because I will be discussing to you once again protocols in the opening of classes for private schools in Region 7. And this is Regional Memorandum number 0259 dated May 22, 2020. No? Pasensya mo sa kong tingog because I am on duty. So naka-mask mi dire. Naka-mask mi dire tanan. Regional Memo number 259 has been released last May through Division Memo 139. No? Na-release ni siya. So, naay tay gitawag nga protocols sa opening of classes, no? So, Sir Don, palihog ko sa katong slide nga protocols, katong naay checklist. Okay, so this is the protocols in the opening of classes for private schools in Region 7. This is the checklist and the template that will be used by the division office and the regional office. No, mao ni gamiton sa regional office to check whether a certain private school is compliant or non-compliant to open this coming school year 2020-2021. Okay? So, ang checklist has the following requirements, no? So, number one is the list of requirements for schools adopting the online distance learning. Kadiyot sa. Hello, yes. So, regarding sa checklist number one, no, list of requirements for schools adopting the online distance learning. Anha na siya makita sa Annex A sa Regional Memo number 0259. Kunya makita po na nato sa DepEd Order 13. Ang DepEd Order 13 gi-release namo yesterday no through a division memorandum. So for the private schools kanang number 1 ang inyong himuan ana adto ninyo tan-awon sa Annex A sa Regional Memo 0259 o sa DepEd Order 13. So usa na sa inyong isubmit, no? Ang naa sa DepEd Order 13 naa dito naka-state dito ang 3 mode of delivery. No, naa dito ang online distance learning. Kung mo prefer mo og online distance learning to adito ang inyong andamonon. Kung mo prefer pud mo og online distance learning modular, no, blended learning to apo na didto, no? And then kung mo prefer pud mo og kining gitawag nato og Reggio base, naa po dito ang requirements. Pero kining Reggio base wala pa kaayo ni siya, no? Sa wala pa ni siya mahisguti. So ang modular pa og ang kining gitawag nato og online. So ang number 2 sa protocol, is the learning continuity plan showing the alternative delivery modes of learning enclosed in Annex B sa Regional Memorandum number 0259. So kinahanglan mo submit pud mo sa inyong learning continuity plan. So ang ikaduha na siya sa checklist. Ang number 3 is the undertaking that all requirements are complied with and they are responsible for whatever eventualities happen during implementation of the modality enclosed in template Annex C sa Regional Memo 0259. So inyo po na siyang i-accomplish. Ang number 4 is the school's plan. The school's plan must be in compliance with the minimum health standards issued by the DepEd and consistent with guidelines of the Office of the President, the IATF, or the Interagency Task Force and the Department of Health. So ang inyong plan ani nga buhaton kinahanglan nga mo comply siya sa minimum health standard nga gimension nako. If ang inyong school inyo nang gipa-disinfect, you must have a certificate nga ma-attach nga ang inyong school inyo nang gipa-disinfect. If you have the so-called standard nga in case na ay muso didto, even though mag-online mo, in case nga naay muso didto sa inyong school, so naa mo atong gitawag nato og thermal scanner. Naa mo anang mga disinfectant mat, naa mo'y washing facilities. So tanan nga gi-require sa DepEd, sa Office of the President, IATF, Department of Health regarding COVID-19 health protocols, naagid na siya sa inyong school plan for school year 2020-2021. So muna number 4. And then the last one, you have to submit the school calendar of your school for school year 2020-2021. Na-release naman namo sad sa Division Office ang school calendar with the total number of school days. Adto na mo pattern didto sa inyong school calendar po sa inyong respective nga private school. So you have to submit then, no? Inyo na siyang i-submit diri namo. What we are going to do is to check, no, check kung kumpleto ba mo ani, and then if complete, butangan na mo dihag compliant. We will endorse, maghimo mig endorsement to be signed by the school's division superintendent. Nya as of this time, amo ni siyang scan among iskan diri sa division office in one copy, among isend sa help desk sa Region 7. Okay, as of now, Cebu City is under ECQ again. Unya, nag-skeleton force po sila dito. Ang in charge sa Region 7 for the private schools of Lapu-Lapu City, mo-duty ra siya kaduha sa usa ka semana, no? So we have to send, no, kay para ma-send na mo dito. Kining among i-send nga naka-comply na mo will be the help desk of the regional director. Mutan-og appeal ani ang regional director para makatabang siya, no, makatabang siya sa pag-check pod para madali ang inyong permit, no, to open classes officially for school year 2020-2021. So I hope that I was able to discuss with you thoroughly, no? Akong balikon in the protocols para sa inyong approval to open for school year 2020-2021. Ang Bible na to ani is DepEd Order 13 Series 2020 and Regional Memorandum number 0259 Series 2020 dated May 22, 2020. So mao na sila atong mga legal basis. Mao na sila atong basihan para makakomply ta sa protocols in the opening of classes. Okay? So I hope that after this webinar, no, within the next siguro 2 weeks nga, July naman ta, among maka-comply, among ma-send sa region ang inyong mga papilis. No, ang inyong mga papilis. So that at least kung when mo nagplano mo open sa inyong classes either karong July or muuban mo together, no, with the public schools on August 24, at least you already have the permit of the approval from the regional director that you can officially open school year 2020-2021. So, private schools, okay ra mo ato? No, na-clear na to?
Yes.
Okay, sige. So, we'll be waiting for your documents. Naa na may nakasubmit, no? Naa na may nakasubmit, unya amo nang na kuan na forward pod sa division office. Amo lang sang i-appeal din akong i-appeal, no? Each private school should serve, no, as a guide lang po sa ubang private schools. Magtinabangay lang yun ta kay ang atong mga kliyente gud, ang atong mga learners, no, either sa labi na diha sa private schools, mga learners man ni nato, ang atong gitawag nga the future of our country, no. So magtinabangay lang yun ta katong mga private schools nga wala ron diri, palihog pwede sad mo reach out nila nga matabangan sila aning mga requirements. And if there are private schools nga mo close, no, because of kanang internal concerns or problems, no, especially regarding COVID-19 pandemic, if you decide to close, kung naamoy kailangan mo close, no, there are two ways man. Pwede ra if you intend to close for the school year, no. So mo pa-submit mo letter address to the superintendent nga mo close mo either for the school year or close na gyud nga dili na mo open. Or kung ang inyong problema karon ra gyud, no, hoping COVID-19 mahuman ra pud ni siya unta o within the year maayo unta, no, pwede ra pud mo suwat sa superintendent nga mo operate mo but with no enrollees. Pwede mo operate pero wala enrollees. So moingon mo nga you will not be accepting enrollees for school year 2020-2021 kay wa ta kibaw in the next coming years okay na di ay ang atong situation, anugon kaayo ang inyong mga papilis, ang inyong permit, no. Just make sure nga naa mo permit to operate for school year 2020-2021 because there are private schools na nga nanawag nako nangayo na og guidelines for closure, no. Yang akong gi-advise nila nga either mo close ba sila for the school year or mo close sila na gyud sa hangtod, no? Now if ever mo close mo for the school year or hangtod sa hangtod, ang mga forms, mga records sa mga bata inyo gyud nang i-submit diri sa division office. Kay ari naman na sila mangayo namo sa mga forms. Unya mo submit pud mo og list of enrollees sa previous nga school year para mahibaw mi kinsa na mga bataa nga naa sa school nga ning close para pod amo silang masubay hain na sila, no? And the list of teachers also. Kinahanglan pod mi sa list of teachers para mahibaw mi nga kani mga nga teachers wala na diha sa inyong school tungod kay ning close ang school for one particular school year or for the whole year. So ingana siya, no? So mo na siya for private schools who have intentions to close, no, or to cease to operate. Okay? So I believe I was able to discuss with you thoroughly, no, ang atong mga procedurals, ang atong mga protocols regarding the opening of classes for school year 2020-2021. So if you have questions, no, ayaw lang diri kay taas pa kayo ning atong webinar, no? Unya as I have received messages, no, from the private school, sir nindota sa webinar, sir, oy kining anugon tong uban nga wala ka appeal, no? So di na ko putlon og dugay ang inyong excitement bahin sa webinar kay tagsa ra pud ni siya mahitabo, no? At least you will have the skills na, no, on how to create a virtual classroom nga magamit ra sa schools in the near future. Okay? So pwede ra mo for questions, pwede ra mo chat nako. You already have my cell number. You can call me. Naaraman ko sa office ron, no? Monitoring this webinar, no? Munang naa akong picture diha nga nag-smile kay nalipay na po ko sa atong situation doon nga naka-webinar kita, no? Of course, with the expertise of Sir Donald and the rest of the facilitating team, muna sila pinakakusog sa division of Lapu-Lapu City. Nga murag kita pa nakabuhat ani so far diri sa Lapu-Lapu. So thank you, no, for your time. Thank you for listening. Sir Donald, thank you for the time.
Thank you very much, Sir Tan.
Okay, and good luck. Thank you, facilitators. Good luck to all of you, to all of us. Once
Yes,
again,
sir.
good morning.
Thank you very much, sir. Let's give a big yes, yes, yes to Sir Rican.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
God bless. God bless.
Brief and concise on the protocols in the opening of classes for private schools in Region 7. So please take note, all of our private school teachers and administrators, that we have a new division this time, and your division really cares for you. So let me just give you some tips on how to be abreast with those information. If you want to check the memorandum of our division, for those who are new in the private school. In fact, I think as Ma'am Juday is preparing her presentation, let me just give you some of this information or official email of the division office. So if you want to know all the memorandum of the division office, just type in your URL or browser deped.lapu-lapu.net.ph. This is the official website of our division office. And for our regional office, Region 7, we have region7.deped.gov.ph. So, and of course, for our DepEd Central Office, we have the following, which is deped.gov.ph. So let us try that. If I am going to open the deped.lapu-lapu.net.ph in the new tab, After you press enter, you can see there Ma'am Will that welcomes us, and under memorandum, go to the division memorandum. You can see there the latest disseminated memorandum. So this is how we are going to be guided and set forth the information on the field. So just like our seminar today, we have the memorandum there on how to register and so on. And of course, for the regional office, just type region7.deped.gov.ph. You can go to their issuances, go to regional memoranda, and then all of the fresh memorandum are there as well. So I hope you can check this website as the official website of the department. And of course, for the central office, we have deped.gov.ph, where you can go to resources, issuances, and there DepEd orders, where you can download the DepEd order number 13, which is very important today for the private school in our preparation for the incoming school year. So there you go, folks. If you can maybe take a picture of this official website for our division office, that's depedlapulapu.net.ph. For our regional office, that is region7.deped.gov.ph. And for the central office, we have deped.gov.ph. Thank you very much. And I would like to give back to you, Ma'am Juday. Are you ready, Ma'am Juday?
Hello, sir.
Yes, go, 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 Ma'am Juday.
Okay, good morning once again. Sorry for the disconnection. Allow me to share my screen. Okay, I am now sharing my screen. Sir Fritz, can you see my screen? Yay! Thank you so much. So let me refresh what I have demonstrated a while ago. So here, I have already added a free account for my daughter, and my daughter is already added to my classroom. And now, it would be your time. Okay, it would be your time to do the hands-on. I will give you 3 minutes. Okay, you have 3 minutes to work.
If I woke up without you, I don't know what I would do. Thought I could be single forever till I met you. Usually don't be falling fast. You got a way of keeping me coming back to back. I just found out the only reason that you love me was to get back at your ex-lover before you leave. Usually I would never even care. Baby, I know you're creeping. I feel it in the air.
Ma'am Juday, please unmute your microphone.
Did somebody break your heart? Looking like an angel, but you're savage, love. When you kiss me, I know you don't get too much, but I still want that. You're savage, love. You're savage, love. You're savage, love. You can use it, 'cause I still want that. Baby, I hope that this ain't karma, 'cause I've been around. You wanna run it up, I wanna lock it down. Usually don't be
Your audio, Ma'am, is so loud. We cannot hear the sound.
every night and every day. I try to
With the music of the timer, Ma'am. There you go.
Okay, Sir
Thank you very
Don,
much,
is that
ma'am.
okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Yes, go, Ma'am
Okay,
Juday.
sir. So let's try to check those who have submitted their outputs. If you have added already your students, you can screenshot. Thank you, Sir Kent. Okay. So since I had already given a lot of time a while ago while I was out. For sure, you have already added your students in your team. Okay, and for that, congratulations, everyone. So, congratulations, and let's now proceed to our next task. So, now that you have already added your students and your classroom is ready, the students are already added. So what would be our next move? Since we are going to have our online classes, so we are going to have a plan. We should have a plan. And the good thing here is actually Microsoft has given us an amazing application, and this application is Microsoft Planner. So this is Microsoft Planner, and this will be one of the applications that I will be talking to you this morning. Okay, so what are the session objectives for Planner? First, we are going to add a channel in Teams. Then, we are going to add a planner tab in our channel. Once we have added a planner tab, we will be adding different tasks. We will set a due date. Then we are also going to add a bucket, and we will sort tasks to bucket. And lastly, we are going to assign those members, or we can add people to the different tasks that we have created. Okay, so there you go. I think these objectives are okay. Time check, 9:59. So let me continue. So what can we expect with Microsoft Planner? We can create a plan. Also, we can build a team. We can assign tasks, and we can update our status all in a few easy steps. All right, so there you go. This one here is the web application view of Planner. If you are going to open your office.com, your dashboard, you can see their Planner, and this is the web application view. Okay, after the web application view, let me show to you our main agenda, which is we are going to link Planner in our Teams. So what should we do first? First, we have to add a channel exclusive for Planner only. So let me review how to add a channel. Okay, how do we review? How do we add a channel? Okay, this is just a review because Sir Don already mentioned this yesterday. So number one, if this is your Teams, of course, you have to open your Teams. This is the name of your team. You click the ellipsis. Click this one. Click on that. After clicking the ellipsis, okay, you can see here, add channel. So we will click add channel. After clicking add channel, this will come out. We will create a channel, and since we are focusing on our online classroom, we will name the channel Learner's Progress. Why progress? Because later on, we can actually check the status of the assigned learners or teachers to a certain tasks. After that, click on Add. Okay. So again, this is already mentioned. This is just a review. You click the ellipsis. Okay, click the ellipsis. Click Add Channel. We will name our channel Learner's Progress. And then fourth, we will click Add. Okay. Now, after creating a channel, we will now add planner to the channel that we have created. So how do we do that? Step 1, click the plus. So if this is our teams, here, these are the different tabs. Click the plus. So click on this. After clicking the plus, you will be asked to the different tabs or applications that you will add. So we will choose Planner. Click Planner. After clicking Planner, it will take time to load. Then you will be asked to create a new plan. And right now, we will first add Q1. So we will focus first on the first quarter. We will name our plan Q1. Okay, then click Save. I just zoom this one, okay, so that you can see clearly. Again, so we are going to create a new plan. We will name the tab Q1. Then after that, click Save. Okay, this time, let me demonstrate. Okay, let me demonstrate how to add a channel and how to add planner in our teams. Okay, let me share split screen. Then let me go to my. Okay, thank you. Let's click Teams. And I have added one classroom here. Again, I am using the A1 account. So this is not the main Office 365 account that I have. I am just trying to show to you that even if you have an A1 account, it is still possible for you to do this. Okay, so for the A1 account, you can create a team. So I have created English 8A. So click on this. And then we will add a channel. We will add a channel. So how do we do that? Click the ellipsis. Click Add Channel. Then we will name the channel Learner's Progress. So since this will not accept punctuation marks, so we will have this one, Learner's Progress. The channel name is Learner's Progress. And you can check automatically show this channel to everyone in the channel list so that when they open the Teams, they can view this channel. Then click Add. After that, now that we have this channel, so how can we view? You click this. We have Learner's Progress channel. So how can we be so sure if we are on the right tab? So this one, this is the channel, and then these are the different tabs. Okay, so how do we add planner to tab? So we click the plus, click. Then after clicking, we are going to choose planner. Okay, so we have to wait for a while. This will really take time because we are adding an application. All right, it's done. Now we are going to name the tab or our plan quarter quarter one, and then click save. Okay, I hope you are following. So since our time is really, I still have to talk about Outlook. So I think for our hands-on, we will just do that if you have a time. So again, what I did is I added a channel. The channel is, excuse me, Learner's Progress. Then after the Learner's Progress channel, I added quarter one as the planner. So that's it. We are ready with our planner. So let's continue. For the hands-on again, you can do this during a vacant time or after our session because we still have to discuss a lot of things. I'm so sorry for that. Okay, so if you are done, congratulations. You did a great job. For those who are following in Facebook Live, I'm sure you have already created your channel and a planner in your tab. Okay, so now, how do we use planner? Now that we have the planner, the question now is how do we use it? Let us all remember that when we conduct a class, we are actually following different learning tasks. Okay? We are following our different learning activities or learning tasks. So now, let's try to apply everything here. How to use planner. Step one. Step one, we are going to click add task. Again, our tasks will be focused on our learning targets or our learning objectives or our learning activities. So you click add task. After you click add task, this will come out. Okay, add task. Then you can now start writing the different tasks. Okay, for example, these are the different tasks. I am actually using English 8 because I am handling English 8. And here are the different tasks for lesson 1. Okay, so you can add more tasks by simply clicking enter, enter, then enter. Okay, now that you have different tasks, you are now going to set a due date. Actually, there is a start date here. For example, you want to start on a specific date, and then you want to have a deadline, you want it to finish on a certain date, you can add the start date and the due date. Okay. After that, now you already have your due date, your start date, and your due date. We are now going to add buckets. Okay, question, what is the purpose of buckets? Okay, in our tasks, we can actually organize our tasks. Sometimes there are certain tasks that has preliminary, during, or after. We can say before, during, or after. Sometimes also, in our case, in our milk, most of the competencies are actually per week. And in our case, in English, for a certain competency, we added subtasks. So these subtasks are actually given different activities. And to organize these activities, we will add a new bucket. We will add week 1, okay, and week 2 for this demonstration. So we will have week 1 and week 2 as our buckets, meaning as I have already foreseen the activities that I have, I can say that these activities will be good for 2 weeks. If you think it would be for 3 weeks, you can still add another bucket. Okay. If you have all the buckets, you are going to arrange. So now we are going to sort the tasks. If you notice, they were actually here under to do. So they were here on your learning tasks. This time, you sort it by dragging and dropping the different activities to a certain task. We will have a demonstration on that later. Okay, so we have already the tasks. We have set the date. We have sorted already the tasks to different buckets. It is now the time for us to add people and assign them to tasks. By the way, for the information of everybody, you cannot add more than 11. Okay, for a certain task, you cannot add more than 11 persons to be assigned to that. Okay, we might wonder, Ma'am, diba, activity 1, activity 2, all of the students should be doing it. All of them should have the chance to do it. Yes, that is right. But in this case, as I can see it, since we will have our online session, it would be good if before we start, we have already created this planner. And then for each activity, we are going to assign a specific student to answer to you or to help you during the discussion of that activity during your online session. Okay, for example, let's have activity 1. The thoughts that I know are, this is during the online session, I have assigned only 4 students, meaning these 4 students will be the one to collaborate and share during the discussion. Why is it like this? So that everyone would be given a chance to talk and participate during the online session. And I think it would be good and better if it's systematic and organized. Also, it is a good thing for the students to be ready. So they will be ready. Okay, this is my turn. So I will be the one to unmute the microphone and share. Okay, and then that way it would be organized and systematic. Okay, after adding the people, we are going to do a certain, of course, check on the progress, okay, during the activity. Let's try to check on this to understand better and to appreciate this planner. Let's have our demonstration. So we will have a demo. Our classes, per DepEd order, we will start on August 24. Okay, August 24. Let me split my screen. Okay, here. Again, this is our planner. And we will now add tasks. Okay, where's my tasks? Okay, here I have already prepared. Oh, wait for a while. Where is it? Okay, here. To save time, I have already prepared using my OneNote the different tasks for English 8. So here, I will just copy paste to save time. Here, for example, just copy paste. You might wonder, ma'am, is it possible that you will add all the tasks as in copy paste everything? Actually, the answer is no. Why? Because we are going to assign different people to different tasks. And these tasks will be sorted into different buckets. So after you copy, you just enter. So copy paste, you will just do the copy paste. And I think OneNote is very important because as you plan, you are going to list here all your activities and then assign these activities to students. So we will just copy paste. You can also add the tasks that you have for your class. Okay, I'm sure you have different activities depending on your subject, and add them. Okay, add to task. I would suggest that while I am having my demo, since we lack time, we cannot have our hands-on activity. So please, you can follow. We can do this together. While I am demonstrating, you can also do the same and make sure you open your own team, because if you are a guest to this, for example, to this team, if you are a guest, you cannot add a tab and you cannot add a channel. So copy, paste, then enter. After activity 3, so here we will copy, paste, enter everything. Okay. All right. And then we are on the last 2 activities. Actually, there are still more activities, but I stopped because this is just for demonstration purposes. And the last activity. All right, then add tasks. Now, we can set due dates. Okay, we can set now due dates, and we will start with August 24. We will start with August 24. So, during the first day, it is required that we will have a diagnostic test. So, the first activity is answer the pre-assessment. I have noted here, this is online session. I am not so sure about the particular number of days, but with my example here, I have MWF. So I will meet my students only Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Still, we have to wait for further instructions. This is just for demonstration's sake. Okay, so I will start with August 24 during the opening of classes. And of course, that will end on the same day, meaning they cannot answer it at home or after the session. They have to do it during the online session. And how do we do that? We have different platforms like forms that will automatically check the scores of the students, and automatically you can generate the scores. Okay, we have the dates. After the date is, we are going to, we will just have 2, at least 2. So after the date, if you're done with this, okay, close. Then we will just have two activities. For example, this one. This is for the second week of August. I would say this will fall on. I'll give chance for the students to do this. I will set the due date in the second week of classes from, let's have September. September, Wednesday. I think since this is for the second week of the opening of classes, I will choose September and then Wednesday. Okay, for example. So here, how do we know that we have already a date? So you can see here, there is already a date. With the others, you can do it during your vacant time. Okay, let us now proceed to the next step. We will now add new buckets. Why? To organize our tasks, we will be making week one, and I am sure this will also cover until week 2. So we have week 1 and week 2. Then after that, okay, we can zoom it. Okay. We will now sort. Okay. We will now sort or move the task to buckets by dragging and dropping. So let me start with the one here below. This will fall on week 1. You just click, drag, and drop. Lesson 1, drag and drop, drag and drop, drag and drop. Activity 2, okay, drag and drop. For week 2, we can add here. So drag and drop, drag and drop, drag and drop, drag and drop. So in my plan, I was thinking that these activities will be good for 2 weeks. Okay, now, so let's try to add some more details. We are now going to add assign students. Okay, so I would like to add assign. So my students in this team, I have added, yes, I have guests. I have added my students and I have added, let's try to add those who are online right now. For example, for the pre-assessment, I will have Sir Donald and Ma'am Gwen. Okay, let's try to see later. And then for lesson 1 introduction, I can assign that to Sir Fritz and one of my students. Okay, I have a guest student. Then here, Sir Kent and one student. Here, Ma'am Gwen and another student. These are my students. I added them already. For week 2, we will try to add at least 2. We have, okay, and James Thailand. We will just have 2 for this one. Okay, Doris Isabel. And Sir Fritz. Ma'am Gwen. Fritz Gwen. Okay, we have here, I'll add 1. Okay. And then let's try to add just 2 per tasks. This one, we haven't added anyone here yet. So we will focus on the one we will just have for this demonstration. For week 1, We will complete week 1 with a due date and assigned person. So start date, this is lesson introduction. After the test, we can have the lesson introduction for the first day of classes. This will start August 24 and will end August 24. Okay. May I request now, Sir Donald and Sir Fritz, if you are present, Sir Fritz. Okay, Sir Fritz, I would like you to open, share, and discuss. This one is assigned to you. Share and discuss in class the key points of the text, and try to priority, that's medium, and then progress is, you can choose the progress in progressor. Okay, share and discuss in class the key points. So for example, we are already on the first day of class and Sir Fritz is still on the progress of doing the activity. And may I request Ma'am Gwen for answer the pre-assessment online session, can you please choose completed, Ma'am Gwen? Answer Dawn.
Yes. Yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you so much. And then let's try to see what will happen if the members that we have added have changed the progress. And Ma'am Robilyn, Ma'am Robs,
Yes, Ma'am Juday.
is this your account, Ma'am Robs, that I have added?
A moment. The one with Gem Ruby, Ma'am. I'm using right now the Gem Ruby.
Ah, okay, ma'am. Kindly, I think you can you access Ma'am Robilyn? Are you a guest right now?
Yes, Ma'am. But I
Ah,
can, yeah,
can you open it?
I will try now.
Okay, let's try to find out if the guest can also edit the tasks that we have assigned. Okay, so you can see here, lesson 1. What's the thing about Planner is we can actually view the progress. So how can we view the progress? So we have different ways of grouping the buckets. Viewing. We can group it by buckets, just like this one. We can check it by assigned to. This is very important to check if you have actually given many tasks to a certain student or member. Like for example here, so for Sir Donald, Sir Donald has only 1 task. Sir Fritz has 2. Sir Glenny has 1. Ma'am Gwendolyn, wow, Ma'am Gwendolyn has 3 tasks. So if you are a teacher, you can actually edit or change. If you want to distribute all the tasks to all your students, you can check it and you can monitor it by grouping it to assigned to. You have to check who are not assigned. You see here, like for example, I am not assigned to any task, so I can add a task, not the new task. And also, if you noticed, wow, Sir Fritz has already completed the task. So how did Sir Fritz do it? Congratulations, Sir Fritz. So we can show completed task by just clicking it. And there you go. Wow. Sir Fritz has completed share and discuss in class. This is just an example, okay? Actually, it is very easy to check. So what is your task now as a teacher? What is your task as a teacher? So for example, let's go back to progress. Here, we can see there are tasks which are not started. We have in progress and we have completed. So this is grouping the different tasks by progress. If you want to see, what are the different tasks which are completed? So here are the completed tasks, the progress, in progress, and not started. Another good thing is you can actually view these tasks by due date. So here you can see by due date, and also if you have labels, and also priority. Okay, for your priorities, you can add urgent, important, or medium. How do you do that? Let's go back to buckets. These are your buckets. Open the task. If you think this activity is urgent, so you can choose urgent. Okay, and then to really check that your students have actually done or completed a certain task, you can tell them to add attachment. For example, if you are the teacher, wow, it is already completed, but I did not see anything. So you can write a comment. Please, you can just say for your comments, please, a file of your accomplished task. There you go. Send. If the students are very wise to just check their progress, just say completed, the teacher is wiser because we have add attachment. If you want to, you can screenshot, or it would be better if they will add a file really. And you can make comments here. You can see the comments here. Okay, so that's it for planner. And I believe this planner will really help us to monitor the progress of our students in terms of the different tasks that we have assigned to them. Let us just not forget to remind our students to add an attachment. And if, for example, your student doesn't like the activity, for example, your student would say, Ma'am, I am not comfortable with this. I'm not comfortable with this task. Can I be assigned to another task? Yes, you can edit. You just have to click on it and then change that. For example, I will eraser Donald. Okay, you just have to X, and then you can choose another one for that task. And then tell them that they can write their comments here. Like for example, if they are loaded already, ma'am, I can see I have a lot of tasks, but the others don't have. So you just tell your student, okay, you just have to write your comments on the tasks assigned to you, and I will read it. And I can do something about it. So that's it. That is the beauty of planner. I
Ma'am
hope
Juday?
you were able to follow. Yes, sir.
Yes, Ma'am Juday, if I may add, you can also click charts for
Yes, sir.
the
Yes, sir.
analytics and the
Thank you,
schedule.
sir. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Another good thing, yes, this is very important also. If you want to check on the progress, so we have already completed tasks. Thank you, team. You can click on charts here. You can see here the status. Like here, there are 3 tasks which are not yet started, and then this one, not started, and then 7, the green, are already completed. And most of the here buckets here, which are not started, are actually in week 2, which is actually quite understandable. So that's for charts. And then here, if you have set the priority level, you can also check on the certain tasks which are urgent, important, medium, or low. It is very good thing to put some priorities, especially if it is very important. So you can, like for example, for the pre-assessment, you can put it, set the priority as urgent because they have to really do it on the dot, as in during the session. Also, you can monitor the different members. Okay, so here you can check who among your members were um, not doing their tasks. So like for example, this Luis Isabel is my student here in Olango Island. So Luis Isabel has 2 tasks, and this task, of course, it's not yet started. So here, these are the charts of the members, the priority, the status if it's started already, and you can see here the buckets which are not yet started. Another also, we have schedule. Okay, for the schedule, if you want to change your schedule, you can click on this one, or you can add something. Like for example, this one, this is not yet, if you notice, this is not yet given a date, so you can click on that. Okay, Wednesday, yes. For example, have August 24. Then there you go. It's missing already. Why? Because you have already added a schedule. So this schedule will tell us that there are certain tasks that you have not set due dates. If you want to look at week 1, so it's all completed. So week 2, and then for your to do, it's empty. So that's it. I think I have already presented to you the different tasks, assigning up members or students to a certain task, setting a due date or start date and due date, and setting the priority if you are going to set the priority. Most importantly, to monitor the progress, we have to teach our students how to check these progress. So if they have not yet started, they can click not started or in progress. And to be very sure again, if it is in progress, have them add an attachment. And then actually, it would be very easy to check, but you can see who have really checked. For example, so this one is assigned to Joshua David and Mom Robilyn, but somebody completed it. Sir Donald Dungog have checked the task, meaning instead of the 2 assigned, Sir Donald have completed the task. So you can check, why did Sir Donald complete this task? This is not assigned to him. So you can really monitor. So we can really check and monitor the progress of our tasks. So I think if you want to add labels, you can add labels and a lot more. For Planner, if you want to learn more about Planner, you can actually here, I have a link. It's included. If you want to increase your knowledge on Microsoft Planner, you can go to this blog and click on this one. Just click on this link. So you can use Control+Click to follow the link if you want to. There are many blogs from Microsoft that we can actually read and videos to watch so that we can learn more about Planner. Okay, so that's it. Let us all remember that our simple plan is very important, and Planner is with us to help us organize our plan. Because if we just dream and we have no plan, we cannot win. So those dreams will remain a dream if you don't have a plan. So for us to win, we have to have a plan. Lastly, for planner, from the story The Little Prince, your goal or a goal without a plan is just a wish. So if you are just only thinking of it and you are not making a plan, nothing will happen. So that is why planner is very important. For those who would like to have a break, you can stretch. So maybe you can have a bio break if you want to stretch, if you want to go to the washroom or restroom, if you want to eat. That's it because I still have to go to another application. And this application is very easy because we are used to it. I think I have to proceed because my time is 10:43. Is it okay, Sir Fritz MC? Should I go, go, go? All right. Thank you, sir. So I have to continue. Microsoft Outlook. This is another application given to us by Microsoft Outlook. Outlook. If you are familiar with Gmail, in Google, they have Gmail as the email platform. For Microsoft, our email platform is Outlook. So hashtag Outlook for all emails and more. You might wonder why all emails. So later on during the additional tips, you can actually add accounts using your desktop application of Outlook. You can add all your emails in one Outlook. Okay, my objectives for this application is to create an email signature. We will create an email. This is very easy because we've been doing this. We will attach a file. We will use @mentions, and we will protect the email or encrypt the email. Another objective also for this app is we are going to create a meeting invite using calendar. So the question is, do you have to open another web? No, you just have to stick to Outlook. And in Outlook, you can use the calendar. That is how amazing Outlook is. So let's continue. Again, for Outlook, it's for emails. And another thing, we have calendar built in Outlook. We can share files. And of course, since we are sharing and then we are updating our calendar, we will stay connected wherever we are. So this is the logo, the new logo of Microsoft Outlook. Let's set up our Outlook view. Actually, we have already opened our Outlook. So we will just check later our language and our time zone. So how do we set up Outlook? Please take note that we are using the web application. So this is the web application. We are using the online. So how do we do that? In your browser, if you have Google Chrome or my favorite Edge, you you first type portal.office.com or simply office.com if you are already signed in. And then this will come out, all the different applications. Then you click Outlook. Once you click Outlook, and it is your first time to use Outlook, especially with the students, we have to guide our students, my dear teachers, because the time zone really matters, especially in setting our calendar if we want to set a meeting. Because if you're a student has a different time zone and your time zone is different, it would be another day. So we have to check the language and the time zone. For the language, there is English, Philippines, so we can choose that as our language. For time zone, the nearest is it's UTC plus 8, Kuala Lumpur, Singapore. That's the nearest for the choices. So you can choose that. And don't forget, after the language and the time zone, you have to click save. Okay? Click save. So when you click save, this will be your Outlook view. This is how your Outlook looks like. And for our demo, let me split my screen and then I will go to, okay, I will now sign in using my A1 account. So let's try to see if my A1 account is capable of doing this. Excuse me for a while. Okay, there you go. Then click next. By the way, with OneNote, everything is so easy. You just copy paste and then you can set a password so that nobody can open your page. There's the password, then sign in. I am using Lapu-Lapu Division dot on Microsoft.com. This is a domain created by Sir Donald Dungog. So I'll sign in. Uy, please sign in again. Okay. Let me sign in again. Okay. Sign in. Okay, so I am using my A1 account. And since I've been using A1 account for a few days already, there is something that I have to do, but I can skip that for now. And then stay signed in. I'm using the in private mode, so I can just say yes. Okay. Again, I am using my A1 account. There you go. Since I have already opened my Outlook a while ago, and then I've been using this already, so the language and the time zone did not prompt. So now our task is to check if the language and the time zone is correct. How do we do that? We have to teach our students how to do this so that their time zone is the same with our time zone. So how? Click on the settings, the gear, and then you can just click search region. Let's have language and region. Okay. And then you can check if your language is correct. I have here English United States. If I can see English Philippines here, it would be better. All right, English Philippines is here. You can choose the date format. I like it this way. I want to see the word, the month. And for the time format, I want to see the AM and PM, so I will stick to that. And the current time zone that I am using is Kuala Lumpur, Singapore, and I think this is all correct. So after editing and setting your language and time zone, don't forget to click save. There you go. So you have already saved your language and time zone. So this is now how my Outlook looks like. So this is the interface. Before we will navigate the interface, let's first talk about, okay, the interface of Outlook. By the way, Here, I have additional tips for you to do if you want to add your Gmail account in your Outlook. So you can just read in this and follow the steps. If you have more questions, there is a link that you can click for you to be guided. Now let's talk about the interface. When you open your Outlook, this will be the view, and it is good if we will know the interface before we talk about the different tools. Here are the different actions items. What should you do with the email? Would you like it to be deleted? Would you like to junk it or move that? Okay, so those are the actions items. And here are the different folders. You can see here inbox, sent items, just like Gmail and any other email platforms. They have these folders. And also we navigation pane. So the navigation pane here, we can actually navigate from one tool to another. Here, this is email. It's quite little. This is email. We have calendar, and we have people. And also we have to do. For the day, for our session, because to do is very easy, we will just focus on email, and for people that is also very easy. You just have to add your contacts. Okay, after the navigation pane that can tell us the different tools that Outlook has to offer, we are now on the different emails. Here, emails. This is one good thing that I like about Outlook, because in Gmail, usually when you open your inbox, you can just view all the inbox. But in Outlook, as a default, if you can see your emails here and click on that email, there is a reading pane. You can automatically see the email in the reading pane. So if you just click on a certain email, then you can see it right here and then, okay, in the reading pane. So let's review for the interface as a review. On top here are the actions items. We have the folders. I'm trying to enlarge it for you to really see. Another we have here, so the navigation pane. Again, we have the email, the calendar, the people or your contacts, and to do. Then you have your emails. For example, if you clicked inbox, then you can see your emails in inbox. And lastly, this is the reading pane. Okay, so now that we are acquainted with our interface, it will be easy for us to navigate our Outlook. So there you go. Those are the interface, or these are the interface. And this time, we will try to create an email signature. Okay, why did we first start with an email signature? So that later, when we create an email, the email signature will already reflect. Okay, let's try. How do we create email signature? Of course, this is also found in Gmail and other email platforms. How do we do that? Step 1. Click Settings. The setting is here, the gear 1. So, itong padaan, here, that is Settings. So, click on that. When you click Settings, actually, you can search if you want to be fast. You don't have to go through different steps or notes. You can just simply search signature. So just simply typing sign, email signature will pop up. Okay, email signature. So since we are looking for email signature, click on the email signature. After clicking email signature, this will be the dialog box. You're going to compose and reply an email signature. So what should we do? Basic, okay, very basic. We can start with our name, your position, your contact number, your school. If you want to add an email, you can add an email, or if you want to add a logo of your school, you can also do that. There is image here, attached image. But let's have the basics first. So write the name, position, contact number, and your school. Then check, do not forget to check these two. These are very important. Automatically include my signature on new messages that I compose. So you have to check on that so that when you create a new message, your email signature will be ready. And also, if you want to check on this, I would also suggest that we will check this. Sometimes we replied to a certain email, and then it would be good if you reply to a certain email, your email signature could also be found. As for the other details, it is up to you if you want to check, like if you want to always show the BCC or the from, you can check on that. And then scroll, scroll, scroll. Next, do not forget to click save. After you click save, it would be better if you will go back to your interface and then click new message to check if you have really added your email signature. Okay, this time, let's try to demonstrate. Okay, for our demo, I will still use my A1 account. So this is my A1 account. Step 1, I need to, okay. Step 1, go to the settings. Here, I have to full screen so that you can clearly see the screen. So step 1, click on the settings, then type, just sign it, okay? And you can see email signature. Click email signature. This dialog box will appear, compose and reply. So I will create a signature that will automatically be added to my email messages. So start with your name. If you want to add a picture, you may, but let's just have the basics for the day. Your name. If you want to add your contact number, and then, for example, since we are in a school, it would be better if you will add your designation, then your contact number. For the email address, you may, but I would like to have my school. Okay. Right. So there you go. I have encoded my name, my designation, contact number, and my school. Again, if you want to add an image, like for example, if you want to add a logo of your school, you can simply click on insert pictures. Okay. Then check everything. So you have to check this, automatically include my signature on new messages that I compose. And check this one for your replies. For the message format, I don't think this is important. If you want to have your, for example, if you want to have your font, you can choose, for example, your font and your font size. Okay. Then for reply all, if you are done with that, I have checked joyful animations. For quick suggestions, if you want to, you can check. Suggested replies, check on that. Then click save. Okay. So to check that we have already created our email signature, excuse me, we will click new message. Click new message, and there you go. You can see your email signature. Okay, so that's it. Since this is just a sample, I will discard. Discard, okay. So there you go. That is how you add email signature in your Outlook account. Let's continue. Is it okay? I have to continue. We will not have our hands on. And let me continue. Okay, Ra? Mo continue sa ako? Or okay na ta? For additional tips, you can actually add automatic replies. Like, for example, you're on a vacation, you can just search in settings, automatic reply, and follow the instructions. Okay, we're almost done. We are on our last two objectives. This is the last two, second to the last. We are going to create an email with the following. We'll attach a file, add mention, and protect our email. So how do we do this? Step one, still this is very easy. Choose new. So click on the new message. Then after that, enter the name or the email address. Then add a subject, whatever is your subject. Then you can start encoding your message. For example, if you have encoded, please see attached file, there will be an attachment reminder that will come in the dialog box and tell you that you missed to attach something, just like any other email platform. And then, if you have to attach something, you simply click on attach, click attach, then choose from the files. You can choose files from your computer or files found in our cloud location. Our cloud location is OneDrive. Okay, so you can choose the file. Then after you select the file, it will be seen in your email. Okay, here, like for example, this one, you can see the file. And then another good thing in Outlook is you can use the at mentions. And once you mention someone in your at mention, they will automatically go to two, meaning even if you have not added them under the two or the persons that you will address to, they will be added automatic because you have mentioned them in your body. So that is for at mentions. Another thing is we sometimes need to encrypt. Sometimes we have to encrypt our email or our message. So how do we encrypt or protect? Just click encrypt, then change permissions. Click change permissions. After that, this one, choose how recipients can interact. So you can, of course, choose encrypt, then click OK. So if you want to check the entire email, like for example, you want to check if everything is already set, already for you to send your email, we have open a new window. So click on this one. This is the open new window. So when you click that, this will appear for your entire email. To whom are you going to send your email, the subject, your attachment, and your body. If everything is set, then you can click send. Okay, so of course, if it's sent, you can see that in your sent folders. Let me demonstrate quickly how to do this. Okay, since we are on our classrooms, we will be creating a communication letter. Okay, as our sample. We will be communicating with our parents. If our parents don't have their email address, I think we can borrow from their sons or daughters, or we can send our communication letter to the sons or daughters, and then the son or daughter will just inform the parent if they have no email address. But if they have, it would be good if we will send our communication letter directly to our parents. So how can we do this? Step one, okay, create a new message, click on the new message. We will try to address this email to, you want your school head to know that you are doing this, so you can simply add your school head. For example, since we have not added the people or contacts, sometimes you really have to encode. So for example, our school head, so I would like to address this to my school head with her R7-2 account. Okay, then after that, I will send, right now, I have no emails from my parents or from the parents of my students. So I will just add the email of my students. So for example, sample just for this, for the example today, I will send this email to Sir Donald, Mom Rubilin, because they are already on my list. Sir Glenny, okay. And then the subject is communication letter. You are with the parents using email. You might say, we can simply chat them. Yes, it is okay, but it would be formal and professional if you can email your parents so that they can also have the file or your letter as a proof that you sent them something. Okay, so I will say here, for example, because I am only going to attach the communication letter, I will just say, please see attached file. Okay, if you want to be very formal, you can start with a salutation and so on and so forth. So here, since I have mentioned attached a file, if you're going to click send, okay, there is an attachment reminder that you have forgotten to attach a file. So we will not send because we still have to attach a file. So click attach, and then we will have browse this computer. Okay, if you have your OneDrive, it's okay for you to do that. Let's try to find the file. So for example, let me something here. This one is okay. I think this one is better. So this is just an example. Let me rename for a while so that, all right, you should rename. All right. Okay, then open. So there you go. I have attached a file, okay, entitled communication letter. Now that I have already attached a file, I want this email to be protected. So I will encrypt my file. By the way, I forgot to use @mentions. Let's try to see what will happen if I will use @mentions? So if you notice, Ma'am Gwendolyn is not here, so I will @mention Gwendolyn. Okay, so I will @mention Ma'am Gwendolyn, click, and there you go. Automatically, you can see Ma'am Gwendolyn into. And then, for example, I will @mention Sir Fritz. Wow, Sir Fritz Marata and Ma'am Gwendolyn Templado. There you go. I have used @mention already. So this time, I will encrypt my email. So I will click change permissions, meaning they cannot open or edit the file and so on. So I'll click OK. There you go. I have encrypted my file. I have used @mention. You can see already the email signature. You have your attachments. And I will check once more in a new window to see the entire email. So this is the entire email. So check everything. If you missed something, you can add the key. There's a subject, there's an attachment, and I think everything is clear. And I would like to CC myself. Then click send. Okay, there you go. Let me refresh because I have CC'd myself. Let me see if I can see the email. Okay, it's loading. It's not here. There you go. So since I have CC'd myself, carbon copy of the email, so I have received the email also. So there you go. So here is the attached file of the communication letter. You have communicated with a parent, okay? And if you want to reply, you can reply. If you want to forward, you can forward the email. So that is how easy creating a message is. It's very easy. So let me continue. Time check, 11:15. Let me continue with my last objective for the day. Let's have, for the additional tips, you can read that. This will be my last activity. Create a meeting invite using calendar. So we will now create a meeting invite. So who are we going to invite? Since we are in our virtual classrooms, the first people that we have to invite, of course, are our students. But also, we can invite the parents or our co-teachers. Let's try to explore. Here, you have to make sure that you have clicked this one so that you will be directed to calendar. So once you click on that, this will appear, your calendar will appear. Then, how do we create a meeting invite using our calendar? Let's follow the steps. Step 1, click new event. So click new event. After clicking new event, you will be directed with this one. You can add the attendees. Like for example, if you want to have a faculty meeting, you can use this. You just add the attendees. Don't forget to set the date and the time. And then you can check the scheduling assistant here. So again, the attendees, don't forget the date, time, and if you want to add a description, like for example, if you will have a meeting, it would be good that you will add just few of your agenda. Then check the scheduling assistant. You click on this one, scheduling assistant. And then you can check if everybody is available. So if it's green, meaning everybody is available. If it's blue, it means busy. If it's there's a legend, by the way, you can check on the legend. If somebody's away, this will come out. If there's no information, okay, this will be the legend. So if you think everybody is available and if you want to add an optional attendee, you may add optional attendee. If you missed to add a required attendee, you can also click this plus here to add required attendee. So there you go. If everything is okay, all set, then you have to click done. Okay, click done. You will go back to your calendar, to the first one that you created for your event or your invite. Everybody's ready, check everything, then you can click send. There you go. After clicking send, your invite is all ready. It's sent already and you can actually check it in your calendar. This time we will have our demo. Let's demonstrate quickly our task on creating a meeting invite. Okay, so let's start. Let's start with clicking the calendar icon. So don't forget to click the calendar icon. Okay, then we will click new event. New event. Now, generally, before the beginning of classes, just like last year, there will be a session, a parent-teachers conference before the opening of classes. So we will have our title, Parent-Teacher Conference. Okay, then we will invite our attendees. Of course, if you have your list already of the email of your parents and your teachers, you can add them. So here, for example, I will add, since they are in my contacts, and it will be easy, then I will add them. This is just for demonstration purposes. So here, for example, these are the parents of my students, and some are my co-teachers. Then I will set now the date. So I'm done with the title, the attendees. For the date, usually, as I have observed, just like last year, if we will open on August 24, the Saturday before that, it could be 15 or 22, we'll just choose. This is just a sample. We will have 22. Okay, so August 22, we will be conducting a parent-teacher conference online because there will be no face-to-face. Okay, so let's proceed. Time. The time would be 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. And then I will not repeat this because if you will click repeat, it will repeat and all your calendar will be filled with schedule. So you have to check, since our meeting room is our Teams, you have to click on this Teams meeting. You have to enable this one. Okay, Teams meeting. And if you have a room already, you can find a room. So you just click on Teams meeting so that you can share the link to the attendees. And then for the description, you may add some of the agenda. For example, agenda, you are going to conduct welcome back to school activities. So this will be one of the activities that you will do on August 22. Also, you will, if you're the school head, you're going to share with the parents some of the important school rules and regulations, especially this time of COVID. So we have to guide our parents as to our rules and regulations because they cannot just go to school anytime. So as a school head, these important reminders should be added as one of the agenda for your parent-teacher conference. And we will just add other matters. Okay. If everything is okay, now you can click on scheduling assistant to check if all the attendees that you have required are available. So this is a very good thing about the calendar in Outlook because you can actually see once you create a meeting invite, you can see directly if your attendees are available or not. So since everybody's available, this is good. I think I am ready, but I want to add an optional attendee. For example, I want to add myself as an optional attendee. Why optional? Just an example. Okay, so there you go. I have already added myself as the one of the optional attendees. I think it's all set. I can click done. Okay, so I have here. Let me check everything before I will send. If you have already added the required attendees and then your agenda is okay, then you can click send. Okay, once you click send, it means your calendar is already created. So how do you check? So if this is your calendar, I am on July. Let me go to August. There you go. So since I have created a calendar for August 22, this will now appear here. August 22. You can open this one to check. So here you can back. So you can see here parent-teacher conference. And then there is an, you can join in Teams. Okay, I am the organizer. If you want to edit, you may edit. And if you might ask if all the attendees have
Hindi pa
received,
dyan siya mo notify, Ma'am Ping.
all have received.
Dili siya mo notify ba? If dili mo i-check.
Will actually, ma'am, Sir Don,
Madingon.
Sir Don. Okay, let's try to check. Ma'am Robelyn.
Yes,
Hello?
Ma'am Juday.
Ma'am Robelyn, can you share your screen to check if you have received my invitation?
Ma'am, I would like to ask Ma'am what email did you use, Ma'am? Because I'm using right
Sorry, Ma'am
now.
Robelyn. I think I'm using the domain. I think Sir Fritz. Are you using the same domain, Sir Fritz? Sir Fritz? I think Sir Fritz is. Okay, sir. Kindly grab my screen and let's try to see if you have received my email, in my meeting invite. Kindly grab my screen and then open your calendar. Is it okay? Okay, so while waiting, let me show my calendar. Okay, here. If you want to add more and edit, so you can just click on edit. If you are the organizer, you can edit and you can add more attendees if you have. Like for example, you missed to mention someone, so it would be better if you add them. Anyway, this is for August 22 for the first parent-teacher conference. Okay. Calendar, sir. Outlook. Outlook calendar. Okay. Also, you can, like for example, if your parents will have difficulty accessing or joining Teams, you can click on this one and copy the link and then send the link to the parents so that they can join Teams using the web application if they do not have Teams as their desktop application. Sir Fritz, are you ready, Sir Fritz? Sir Fritz. Okay. So once you're done editing and you have already given the link to some of the parents or to your school head or your co-teacher for easy access for the meeting, you can actually have some, if you want to request response, you can click on this, allow forwarding, you can choose that. And then for your calendar, let me, while Sir Fritz is still opening, my time is 11:28. You can add a calendar, by the way. For
Ma'am Juday?
example, yes,
Ma'am
ma'am.
Junay, I can see the calendar of Sir Ronan, one of our participants from private school. Maybe you
Wow,
can ask him to share.
congratulations. Yes, ma'am. Congratulations, sir. Okay, thank you, ma'am. If you want to add holidays, for example, you want to add holidays, you can click on holidays and you can filter this. You will add the Philippine holidays. Click on that. We will set our calendar. And actually, calendar is very important, especially if you are the school head in terms of COT. You can schedule all your teachers ahead of time so that there won't be any conflict. And also for our different school activities. So you can add all the activities. So if you notice, a while ago, you cannot see the holidays. But since I have added holidays, so you can see here, on August 21, it's Ninoy Aquino Day. It's a holiday, a national holiday. National Heroes Day on August 31. For July, oh, we have a holiday on July 30. And you can add more holidays, like, for example, birthdays, and so on and so forth. So let me go to the teams. I think others have submitted their outputs. Thank you, Ma'am Robelyn. Wow, so congratulations. Wow, so let me acknowledge those who have submitted. Okay, I will start here from Ronan Berame. Congratulations. This is the planner outputs. Wow. And then there is, if you, wow, very good. There is an attachment. See, if you want to add an attachment, it is possible. Very nice, sir. Sir or ma'am, I'm so sorry. Thank you. We have, yes, still, Sir Ronan Berame. Wow. Congratulations, sir. Sir Ronan, there is a logo and then the name. Oh, this is very amazing. Congratulations, sir. You're amazing. That's right. And then we also have from Jeremy Libato. Wow. So there is an email signature. Congratulations. I think our top one for the outputs is Sir Ronan Berame. Congratulations. I love your outputs, sir. Very good. Amazing. We also have from Apple Sindin. She created, wow, Gmail. So mom is using Gmail. So it would be good if I think you missed to click this one, calendar, Outlook. Anyway, thank you. Congratulations. So thank you so much. Sir Fritz, can you share your screen now? Sir Fritz. Yes, let's just try to, for example, you are one of the parents, and let's try to see if you have received my invitation. So this is on the view of a parent. or student? Kindly, yes. What's good in Outlook is everything is linked. If you have created something in the calendar, you can see it in mails. So mails, sir, in your inbox, kindly click the parent-teacher conference. Sir Fritz? Okay. Okay, na-loading ko. Then, there is an RSVP. If you want to accept, kindly yes, you can click yes. If you are not available, you can click no. And then, for example, Sir Fritz, as one of the parents, clicked yes. So what will happen? Let me share my screen and let me go back to my emails. And I can see that Sir Fritz Marata here, there is an email. Sir Fritz Marata has accepted the invitation. So Sir Fritz has accepted the invitation. So here you can see accepted parent teacher conference. If you want to like that acceptance, you can click on like. Okay, I like that. Okay, there you go. Also, I would like to say congratulations to Ma'am Jessica Natividad. Ma'am Jessica sent an email. Wow. There is an email signature. Congratulations. There is an attachment. Wow. This is good. Thank you so much. And Cesar Q. Anthony. Wow, what's this? Another email. Anyway, I think Sir Fritz, let me finish my slides because it's 11:34 already. For additional tips, you can just read my PDF file. And let me just give some few proverbs from Proverbs. A joyful heart is good medicine. Right now, we are on pandemic COVID-19. There's been a lot of cases already, and I think the best medicine for that is that we will have a joyful heart. So positive outlook, our positive outlook will really be a good medicine. So we should have a very positive outlook in everything. We will look at the bright side. And of course, thank you all, and God bless us all. This has been your speaker for the day, Judilyn O. Dugan from Santa Rosa National High School, signing off. Sir Fritz. Thank you for thank you, Sir Rona. Love it.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
Yes,
yes,
yes,
yes.
yes.
Congrats, Ma'am Judah.
Yes, yes, yes.
mukhang meron pa mamaya, be. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ito si Corintaban.